Welcome back to The Better Half, guys. Got some Thanksgiving leftovers. We've got a delicious recipe that's going to use some of our leftover stuff from Thanksgiving. The following segment is sponsored by Festival Foods. We've got Lauren and Mealtime Minty from there hanging out with us. Lauren, what are we doing today?
So we're using up those Thanksgiving leftovers to make a pizza. So we're making leftover turkey and cranberry barbecue pizza.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So I don't know about you guys, but after Thanksgiving, I don't really necessarily feel like heating up another plate of everything that I just ate. Sometimes, but sometimes it's nice to change it up and make something a little bit different, especially if maybe you're doing some shopping. This is really, really quick and easy to make.
Perfect.
So let's get started. So today we're using our fresh pizza dough. It's a wheat variety from our bakery department at Festival. So what we want to do, we're just going to use our pan as a way to kind of roll this out. We're just going to put a little bit of flour on the pan so it doesn't stick. Yep. And then we're gonna take our pizza dough, and we've let it sit for 45 minutes at room temp so it rises. And then we've got our dough, and then Heaven, if you want to roll this out,
I'd love
a little flour.
I've never done this.
This is not the newest
First time for everything.
Yeah,
okay, cool.
So really what you want to do is just
push,
roll out your dough the best
Clearly
you
I've never
can.
done it.
It doesn't have to be perfect, but it's a fun thing too to get the kids in the kitchen and give them each a try to roll it out a little bit. You got to put some muscle in it. You got to really
Lauren,
get in there.
She's making you work.
So we do have one that's done. So while you keep working on that, I'm going to grab the one that's done.
Why don't we do that?
So we have our pizza dough that has been cooked. So what we would do after you finish rolling this out, we would brush the edges just with a little bit of olive oil, and we don't have to do that. But,
just for flavor?
Yeah, just to prevent it, just make it a little brown on the edges, but also prevent it from sticking a little bit and give it some good flavor. So now we can get started, now that Heaven has worked up a sweat.
Yeah, I'm literally
Now we can get started on our toppings. So if one of you gals wants to mix together, we have barbecue sauce, and then we have cranberry sauce that we're mixing together to make our
bowl?
Yep.
All right.
So I'll get this out of here for
And
you.
that's cool because I feel like it gives the barbecue sauce like a sweet little flavor by using that cranberry.
Yes. Yep.
Like savory.
Got it.
So we're just using some leftover cranberry sauce from Thanksgiving, and we're just mixing it up. And you can mix it up with either a whisk or just with the utensil there.
Sarah got the easy job.
So we're just mixing this up, give it that good barbecue sauce flavor. And then Sarah, if you want to put about half of it on the pizza here. And then we're going to reserve the other half to mix our leftover turkey in.
And it's so pretty.
It is.
I love Thanksgiving food at any time. I know you're saying some people get tired of eating leftovers. I can eat leftovers for about 3 days, but this is like a fun way to still, use what you have in your kitchen.
Yeah.
This is a good idea for a sauce base instead of, it's a typical tomato sauce.
Exactly.
This is such a good idea.
And sometimes cranberry sauce can get a little boring to just eat plain the next day, so this is a fun way to use it. So here we're going to dump in our leftover turkey. So if you want to mix that up. And then I'm going to put the cheese on. So we're going to put our cheese on. We're just using a Monterey Jack today, but you could really use whatever cheese you have on hand at home.
Awesome. And you can always replace your turkey. Like we always have ham, we'll have chicken, we'll have a variety of meat, so you guys don't have to use turkey. You can totally swap that out with something else.
Definitely, because you can really make this recipe all year round, where you could use the canned cranberry sauce, and then you could also use like a deli rotisserie chicken, or just leftover chicken works too.
Yeah.
So you can pour that on here. So we've got our chicken. This just helps give it some good flavor and prevent it from drying out, whether you're using chicken or if you're using turkey, because turkey can also get a little dry sometimes the next day. Awesome. Thank you, Sarah.
So pretty.
And then we're just gonna top it with some red onion, just kind of that typical barbecue chicken type pizza flavors. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop this in the oven. It only takes about 10 minutes to cook since we've already cooked our dough, which is helpful. So I will pop this in, and then if you ladies wanna grab the finished one.
Of course. Do we want to grab the finished one? And it's so pretty. I love how all the colors come together. Super simple. And I like anything that our kids can help out with, obviously.
So what we would do then, and we've already done this a little bit, but I like cilantro quite a bit, is we would just garnish with a little bit of fresh cilantro just to give it a little bit of green, but also to give it some good flavor too.
Sure.
Well, I'm just going to reach in and grab one. We don't have plates out, but
anybody want to have a taste?
I
Let's see.
will.
Let me know what you think about the pizza dough. What your thoughts are.
It's great.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
You can't really tell that it's wheat. I mean,
No, and I like that when it's healthy, but it still tastes good, because sometimes you don't want to cut your taste because you're trying to be healthier. So this is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's
yeah,
really
we
good.
use wheat pizza dough we've made pretzel bites. You can do so much with it, which is really fun. And again, it's just fun to
Pretzel
play
bites.
around with.
That's fun. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we've got a recipe on our blog for that too. But they're really versatile and just really fun to work with, and something different for Thanksgiving leftovers.
Absolutely.
So great. So there you have it, a fun and easy way to take your Thanksgiving leftovers or your Christmas leftovers or whatever it is and make it into an easy pizza, something you can do with your kids. Make sure you guys check it out. Check out more on the Festival of Foods website. More on the Better Half coming up.